Jill, Chin and Jacob Rapini have called it quits. In an exclusive clip of Thursday's episode of the Clickbait with Bachelor Nation podcast, Jill reveals that she broke up with Jacob after their short-lived romance. The relationship failure to launch, some may say, Jill says. Unfortunately, it did make it to the hard launch phase, but swiftly after that it ended. Jill and Jacob stole fans' hearts on Season 8 of Bachelor in Paradise, when they had an unforgettable one-on-one date. Their connection wavered during the show's split week, though, and when the Og women returned to the beach, Jacob ended things with Jill, a decision he later told ET that he regretted. Given his regret over that move, Jacob reached out to Jill about 3 weeks before the reunion was taped. After our one-on-one aired, we were like, oh, we're catching the feelings again. And then we started talking more and more, Jill recalls. And then about 3 weeks before the reunion, we decided that we probably wanted to give this a shot, so we were just going to talk and try it out. Then, at the show's reunion, Jacob quite literally swept Jill off her feet in a sweet grand gesture. Jill later told ET that she was looking forward to furthering her and Jacob's connection. I feel like it's a chapter we didn't really get to fully explore, so I just wanna see if there's more, she said. Jacob echoed those comments ET, saying, I am so super excited to be with her. I am hopeful. He made that grand gesture at the reunion, which was just kind of solidifying things, Jill says on the podcast. It was, like, my fairytale moment. I never wanted to make it public, to be honest. I just wanted to keep it private, but the gesture happened at the reunion, Jill adds. We were like, alright, we're gonna go forth and conquer. Then, Jacob took to Instagram to make things even more official with Jill. I am honored that I can call you mine after going through all the chaos that we had to endure, he wrote in part. After rekindling what was a 3-day relationship on the beach, we both realized we're right for each other. From Jill's perspective, things were going well at that point, but crumpled shortly thereafter. We had planned a trip to Rhode Island and everything. It was going to be really cute, she says of plans to visit her home state. But then unfortunately everything kind of just fell through. Like, immediately after he hard launched it. I hate it. Despite being bummed about the relationship ending, Jill says that she had no other choice but to break things off. I literally had no other choice. I had to do what was best for myself, she says. There's just a line and standards that you have for yourself that you just can't allow people to cross. The trust had been broken, Jill adds of what went wrong with her Arizona-based beau. In a long-distance relationship, you need communication and trust, and we had neither of those things. Communication and trust were things that Jill previously told ET were non-negotiable in a relationship. It's just constant communication, just figuring out if you're aligned in your morals, in your life, and just trying to figure out if you can build a life together, she said. It's hard cause we're gonna be long distance, so it's just kind of seeing if we show up for each other in that way, honestly. Even with everything that went down, Jill says on the podcast that she doesn't hold a grudge against Jacob. I never wanted a public notes app request for privacy. That is so lame. I don't want to do that, she laments. It is what it is. We're going to move on. I don't wish ill will upon Jacob. I think that in the future, he could be a good partner to somebody if he puts in some work. Hopefully he will do so and somebody will be right for him. Tune into Clickbait with Bachelor Nation every Thursday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, the Wondery Plus app or wherever you listen to podcasts.